重な紹介です。
So tell me something. I need to know if anyone else who's been to Japan noticed this because it's been living rent free in my head ever since I came back, right? Japan is not really a quiet country. I mean, seriously, it's not. Like, you've got Tokyo, one of the busiest cities on the planet. There are neon lights, there are arcades everywhere that are basically sensory overloads. There are train announcements every few minutes. The Shinkansen flying past over at 300 kilometers an hour. So, someone should explain this to me. Why did it feel so quiet? And no, I am not really talking about temples. I'm talking about a random Tuesday morning on the metro. The first time I got onto Tokyo Metro, I thought something was wrong, either with me or with the train. The train was packed, I mean, really packed. And yet, almost nobody was talking. Well, not loudly, anyways. Nobody was on FaceTime. Nobody was watching reels without headphones. Nobody was yelling, "Hello, can you hear me?" Which, if you have ever taken public transport in India, is an experience, right? Now, here's the funny thing. I'm a professor at a university, and also I'm currently the director of my school. So, talking is literally a part of my personality. Whispering isn't, though. So, there I was trying to tell a story to a colleague who was standing next to me, and suddenly my voice just wouldn't come out. I mean, I had no idea why. Nobody told me to be quiet, nobody even looked at me. I just instinctively lowered my voice and I thought, okay, maybe this is just metro etiquette. Reasonable theory. I took the Shinkansen to Kyoto. Same feeling. The convenience store. Same feeling. People were talking, cashiers were greeting customers, friends were chatting. Life was happening around me, but it never felt noisy. And that's when my first theory completely fell apart. Because this wasn't about trains, it wasn't about rules. It just felt like people had this unspoken understanding of something which I was not able to figure out just yet. And here's where it gets confusing. Japan is loud. Like you walk into an arcade or a mall or Don Quixote. Good luck hearing your own voice there. Shibuya, I mean, not exactly a meditation retreat. So it clearly isn't silence, it's something else. And this is where I went down a rabbit hole after I got home. So while I was thinking about this, I still have been, I actually came across this Japanese idea called ma. It's written with this character. And honestly, I don't really think English has a perfect translation. People often describe this idea as a space between things, not an empty space, a meaningful space, like the pause in a conversation or the silence between two notes of music. Or the empty space in a garden that somehow makes the whole garden look more beautiful. And suddenly the metro experience made a little more sense to me. Maybe silent wasn't something to avoid, maybe it was something people were comfortable sharing. Now, let me tell you this. The first 2 days in Tokyo, I kept reaching for my phone every minute. I was in the metro, I had my phone. I was waiting in a line, I had my phone. I was in the Shinkansen, everything was silent, I had my phone. It was almost embarrassing how automatic it was. And then I stopped, not because anyone told me to, but because I realized I did not really need to fill every quiet second. Now that took me by surprise because before Japan, I don't really think I had noticed how uncomfortable I myself was with silence. I'm sure all of us have heard about Ikigai, right? I mean, you've probably heard about it as well. Usually, it comes with this colorful Venn diagram: find your passion, find your purpose, find your dream job. Done. But after visiting Japan, I started wondering if we've become obsessed with the destination and forgotten the environment. Because whether it's or simply the way people seem to respect shared spaces, I kept coming back to one thought. How do you hear yourself if every spare second is occupied by someone or something asking for your attention? Now, I am not really saying silence gives you a purpose. I mean, that would be a huge claim. But maybe it gives purpose a chance to catch up with you. Here's what I find really funny. I went to Japan expecting to remember the sushi, the cherry blossom, the bullet train, the beautiful November colors. And yes, I do remember all of them. But the thing that I think about the most, and the thing that I was thinking about even today sitting in this space, is a crowded metro. Because somehow, in one of the busiest countries I've ever visited, I experienced some of the quietest moments that I had in a long time. And no, Japan did not turn me into a quiet person. Trust me, that's never going to happen. But every now and then, when I catch myself lowering my voice in a crowded space, I smile. Because for 2 weeks, I got to experience a different rhythm of life. Not better, not worse, just different. And for some reason, that's the souvenir that has stayed with me. So, if you're also interested to come with me to more such journeys and share such experiences, stay curious. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Mostly Curious with Dr. Shweta. I will see you in the next one.